Hello and welcome to Top Not Flop. Venture into the unknown as we unveil the top 10 fantasy and sci-fi movies of 2023. From distant galaxies to magical realms, these films have redefined the boundaries of imagination. Join us on a brief journey through futuristic landscapes and fantastical tales in this roundup of the most captivating cinematic adventures of the year. So let's begin the video. Number 10. Blue Beetle. Recent college grad Jamie Reyes returns home full of aspirations for his future, only to find that home is not quite as he left it. As he searches to find his purpose in the world, fate intervenes when Jamie unexpectedly finds himself in possession of an ancient relic of alien biotechnology, the Scarab. When the Scarab suddenly chooses Jamie to be its symbiotic host, he is bestowed with an incredible suit of armor capable of extraordinary and unpredictable powers, forever changing his destiny as he becomes the superhero Blue Beetle. Immediately afterward, Jamie becomes the target of the cruel head of a large corporation, Victoria Cord, intent on obtaining the alien relic and using it for her own selfish interests. Number 9. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Experience the return of legendary hero Indiana Jones in the fifth installment of this beloved swashbuckling series of films. Finding himself in a new era approaching retirement, Indy wrestles with fitting into a world that seems to have outgrown him. But as the tentacles of an all-too-familiar evil return in the form of an old rival, Indy must don his hat and pick up his whip once more to make sure an ancient and powerful artifact doesn't fall into the wrong hands. With time running out, Indy must outsmart ruthless mercenaries, solve cryptic puzzles, and confront his deepest fears to unlock the artifact's true potential. This action-packed adventure takes audiences on a thrilling ride through history and mythology, as Indy races against time to save the world. Number 8. The Flash. Barry Allen, unhappy with his own role in the Justice League, comes to an epiphany. He can use the Flash's superpowers to travel back in time and prevent the death of his own mother. His time traveling causes unexpected consequences. The Flash creates an alternate reality where he encounters a younger version of himself and learns that there are no superheroes in this world, and General Zod is a threat to Earthlings. In an effort to destroy the insidious plans of a powerful adversary, the two Barrys must enlist the support of an elderly Bruce Wayne and set out to find the imprisoned Kryptonian. Number 7. The Creator. This is an epic sci-fi action movie set amidst a future war between the human race and the forces of artificial intelligence. Joshua, a hardened ex-Special Forces agent grieving the disappearance of his wife, is recruited to hunt down and kill the Creator, the elusive architect of advanced AI who has developed a mysterious weapon with the power to end the war and mankind itself. Joshua and his team of elite operatives journey across enemy lines into the dark heart of AI-occupied territory, only to discover the world-ending weapon he's been instructed to destroy is an AI in the form of a young child. Number 6. Barbie. Barbieland is the perfect place for anyone who is perfect. There is a matriarchy here, and all life revolves around a variety of Barbie dolls. The Kens, on the other hand, are content to play second roles and spend their days mostly on the beach. Every evening the dolls have fun at disco parties, shine with luxurious outfits, and in the morning they wake up with perfect hairstyles and start another wonderful day in Barbieland. But one day, the typical Barbie has an existential crisis. To get rid of harmful thoughts of death once and for all, as well as cellulite and bad breath, Barbie must get into the real world and find the child who is playing with her. Along with Barbie goes Ken, for whom this journey will be a shocking and momentous discovery. Number 5. The Hunger Games. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This is a prequel to The Hunger Games, telling about the youth of the future president of the totalitarian state of Panem Coriolanus Snow. While his family is going through hard times, a young man gets a chance to change his destiny. In the 10th Hunger Games, Snow is to become a mentor. Much to Coriolanus' disappointment, he gets a girl from the poor 12th district. But after Lucy Gray attracts the attention of the whole of Panem by daring to sing during the harvest ceremony, Snow thinks he can turn the situation in his favor. Battling his instincts for both good and evil, Snow sets out on a race against time to survive and reveal if he will ultimately become a songbird or a snake. Number 4. Wonka. Long before the boy Charlie drew his lucky ticket and met the amazing owner of an equally amazing chocolate factory, Willy Wonka was a young dreamer, a great inventor, a magician, and an unrivaled maker of chocolate available to everyone. One day, he meets a member of the Oompa Loompa pygmy tribe and learns of the existence of Lumpaland, a land full of dangerous predators and the most exotic flavors. Following his dream, Wonka sets about building a grandiose chocolate factory, the equal of which will not be found in the entire world. This is a fantasy musical starring Timothée Chalamet as the eccentric Willy Wonka. Number 3. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. This is an adaptation of the cult role-playing game, set in a fantasy universe populated by elves, dwarves, knights, and many other characters. Bard and adventurer Ejin Darvis, together with his battle girlfriend Halda, escapes from prison and goes to see his daughter, who has been under the care of his former accomplice Forge for the last few years. Upon arrival, it turns out that the latter, with the support of a suspicious sorceress Safina, not only got fabulously rich and became governor, but also turned his daughter against her father, and in general is not against now to get rid of them. Having managed to fight off the executioners, the desperate couple plans a terrible revenge, and for this, they will have to unite with the wizard Simon, the dexterous druidess Doric, and find the magic helmet, which was considered lost. Number 2. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. In movie, our beloved band of misfits are settling into life on Nowhere, but it isn't long before their lives are upended by the echoes of Rocket's turbulent past. Peter Quill, still reeling from the loss of Gamora, must rally his team around him on a dangerous mission to save Rocket's life. A mission that, if not completed successfully, could quite possibly lead to the end of the Guardians as we know them. The film delves into themes of family, identity, and the consequences of one's actions. The story is engaging and takes some unexpected twists and turns, keeping the audience on the edge of their seats. The film also explores the characters' relationships and backstories in greater depth, adding emotional depth to the action-packed plot. Number 1. Godzilla -1. The events unfold in Japan after the end of World War II. The country, which has not had time to recover from the recent tragic upheavals, faces a new disaster. Godzilla, a giant lizard-like monster, enhanced by mutations resulting from U.S. nuclear tests, appears from the depths of the sea. The monster attacks first ships in the ocean and small islands, and then sets course for the capital, Tokyo. This is the 37th movie in the Godzilla franchise, the most famous and popular kaiju character in Japan. This is not a cuddly version of Godzilla. He is rageful and entirely incomprehensible, seemingly not even motivated by hunger, desire, or revenge. Like a god, he just is, an entity that has become death, the destroyer of worlds, as ineluctable as history itself. Thanks for watching this video, and do subscribe my channel for new updates.